They told me the worst part about working nights at the Wax Museum would be the silence, but it's not the quiet that keeps me awake, it's the feeling that I'm never truly alone. Last night, around 3 a.m., while making my rounds past the Hall of Historical Figures, I caught something in the corner of my eye, a subtle flicker, like a twitch, from the Abraham Lincoln figure. I tried to laugh it off, blaming exhaustion, but when I turned back for a second look, Lincoln's waxy stare seemed a little less fixed, a little more aware. As the hours dragged on, I became hyper-aware of every creak and groan of the building, but it was the figures themselves that unsettled me most. Each time I passed through the halls, I'd notice tiny discrepancies. Marie Antoinette's hand, once resting primly on her lap, now hovered mid-air, the pirate's head tilted a fraction more toward the exit. My flashlight's beam stuttered over their glossy eyes, and I could have sworn I saw condensation on the glass of the display cases, like something was breathing inside. I tried to distract myself by checking the security cameras, but the screens only made things worse. On the monitors, the figures appeared to move between frames, a flash of Victorian dress at the gift shop entrance, a general's boots scuffing the marble floor. My radio crackled with static, then a voice, my own voice, whispered, "Don't turn around." I spun, heart hammering, but the room was empty. Except the nearest figure, once a good 10 feet away, now stood directly behind my chair, its painted mouth stretched impossibly wide. I tried to flee, but the exit was gone, replaced by a black, waxy wall. The figures pressed closer, their faces melting into frightful parodies of human emotion, hands reaching for me with stiff, relentless purpose. I realized too late that the museum doesn't want guards, it wants company. So if you ever visit after dark, listen for footsteps that aren't yours, and pray that none of the figures blink at you, because once they do, you'll never make it out before dawn.